my name is Camilla, and I'm your host. And today, I've got a very special episode. I have my amazing sister, Valeria, coming in and being my little guest star. We have a lot of fun, so stick around. But I just want to quickly have a little recap of my week. It's been pretty hectic. I turned 19 on the weekend, and for my birthday present, I was able to go back to Sydney for the weekend, which was amazing. Got to see the family and hung out with friends and just had the best weekend ever. And I just love going back to Sydney. I'm so glad and grateful that I got to be back because it was the best time ever. But other than that, we've just been chilling around. Still getting into the swing of things at school, and it's going great. But yeah, we're 19 now, which is kind of crazy. One more year and I'm 20. Ugh, that's gross. I don't want to talk about that. But I'm not going to go on for too long because this episode is really fun. Thank you for everyone who said happy birthday. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll just leave it on to me and my sister because it's going to be a fun time. Hello, everybody. I'm here, but I'm not in my general location. I'm here with the one and only guest of honor,
Me.
Incredibly crazy personality.
It's me. Hi, guys. Wait, that's a bit anonymous. I'm Valeria. I'm Camilla's well-known, well-loved sister. The youngest of the Camaro family. And the favourite, so.
Okay. Anyway, I didn't tell her to say any of that. That's so fun. Wow. That was so efficient.
Well, you might be wondering, why are we together? Because...
Hello, are you the host of this podcast? It's Valeria's call.
It's Valeria's... Wait, what's the thing that starts with V? Valeria's,
Valeria's,
Vanquicity, I don't know.
Valeria's...
Vote.
Valeria's vote. Okay, everybody, welcome to Valeria's vote.
Here, we only talk of diamonds, jewels, and expensive perfumes.
Okay. Well, like we heard, we're here with my sibling, Valeria. Only I can call her Vane.
Don't call me Vale if you're not my sister.
That's literally just a me thing.
Yeah.
But I will be only referring to her as Vane because Valeria is too much of a trek to say.
Yep, too much.
Okay, so what are you doing here on this pod?
Well, originally my loving sibling, Camilla, moved to Melbourne this year. And I still live in Sydney. I was left behind, but that's okay. I still live with the fam. So Camilla... Oh, this is actually a very special day, Camilla.
Oh, yeah.
She forgot.
It's my birthday!
It's her birthday! That is why she is down here in Sydney.
You mean up here?
Up here in Sydney. Same thing. Anyways, and I have requested to be on the pod multiple times.
Yeah, but the only thing is that you're not in Melbourne.
Exactly. Thank God. Anyways, shade on Melbourne because Sydney is better. I'm gonna regret saying that.
Well, what do we want to talk about? There's so much to do.
There is so much to talk about. First off, we can talk about... What?
Are you
Are
just
you...
taking over the pod?
No. Look, I'm a natural team leader, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
am I.
But not as much as me. When I'm put in group projects with nobody who wants to talk, I talk.
So do I.
I'm used to carrying conversations.
So do I. All the choir girls know. I know you're listening.
All my school friends know, and just people that go to my school know that I am. No, this sounds so gross and egotistical. Ew. Anyway, I just don't like when people are silent, so I talk a lot.
Okay. Well, so what do you want to talk about then?
Well, we can talk about Us. We could also talk about musical theatre, but you did already cover musical theatre.
Yeah, that was a whole episode last week. Please listen to it if you haven't already.
I want everybody to know that everything Camila says about musical theatre also applies to me.
Wow.
For a long period of time, people didn't even know I liked musical theatre because
I just shone brighter.
No.
I was a brighter star.
That's wrong. That is very wrong. Camila just talked about it to everyone, making her seem like the nerd.
Oh,
and
so
not me.
Backing up my thing of me being a leading force in the world.
I didn't want to be a leading force, making everybody think I was a nerd. So
no one thought I was a nerd. No one thought I was a nerd. People are gonna message me being like, "Me, I thought you were a nerd."
Yeah, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because I think when people see me, they don't think I like musical theatre.
Yeah. What do you like?
Musical theatre.
Wow. Is that it?
I like musical theatre. I like Moulin Rouge. I like Showgirls.
Okay. So, for the people that know me and Vane, I think you would know that we are a pair of siblings that get along well.
Extremely well.
Especially compared to other pairs of siblings. If you don't know, now you
know. And we'll tell you the story of the Camaro sisters.
No, but first, let's describe. So, okay, and when I talk that we get along well, what do I mean?
We're like each other's friends. Like, we're friends.
Besties! Bestie babes!
Like, we're friends.
Yeah. No secrets are safe.
No, especially when we live together, if you told me anything, I probably told Camila.
Also, we call each other, like, every other day. So
yes, we do call each other basically every day, because Camila decided to leave me.
Yeah. Anyway, so...
It's gonna be a therapy session now.
So, Vonnet, how did this occur? Because I feel like I know when it happened.
Okay. Well, okay, so do I. So let's start off at the beginning. When I was a child, I want you to play like really sad music in the background.
I will not.
Okay, just imagine the sad music. When I was a wee little girl, Camila found her entertainment in bullying me. And when I mean bullying me, I mean actually bullying me. Like, actually, like, booing me when I sung. Actually not letting me in, like, a 5-foot radius of her at school. Or she would be like, leave me alone!
Hello? Getting a phone call from...
Sorry, guys. Anyways, like, she would actually bully me. Like, it was like I was getting bullied. But... And also a very good friend who we are already, like, we're still friends with her to this day, bullied me as well. You know who you are. Don't you dare hide. You know who you are. Bullied me. But that does mean I got very, very tough skin.
Yeah, so we actually were helping you.
Yeah, so they say they were helping me, but they were just
we were definitely helping.
Anyways, but I think when we started getting close, it wasn't high school, but when it was like year 9, maybe, or year 10, but when it was like, when we were getting super duper close, was when you were in year 12.
What? That is not my story.
And year 11.
That is not how my story goes. Trash.
What were we saying? Oh yeah, so I think we got really close when you were in, or when you got your P's.
No.
People who don't know what P's are.
No, I disagree.
Okay.
I think it was in lockdown.
What?
Yes, because...
Explain.
Because we were in lockdown 2020. Flashbacks to those times. And we were like, so mean. And then the whole family, we had an intervention. And we were like, we've got to be nice to each other. And from that day, it was Magic and Rainbows. Do you agree?
Wait. I guess so.
I think so.
Well, no, I mean like one-on-one, like us two.
No, but like that from like then we didn't have any like downward moments since then.
Yeah, no, because the thing is, we haven't had any downward moments since we were like kids.
No, Vada, literally, this is a downward moment.
This right now. No, I'm kidding.
No, when we were in lockdown.
Was our downward moment?
I don't know.
Confused.
No, because when we had a family intervention. Anyway, that's kind of like what caused, what I think, the sunshine and rainbows.
Oh. Well, the thing is, because when you got your P's, you drove us to school every day. And that's when we would have literally all the convos, especially on the way back to school. It was like, oh my god, this is what happened. I'm so annoyed.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, we had different friend groups, obviously, but we spilled all the tea to each other. Like, people are going to listen to this and be like, oh my god, did they talk about that? Yeah.
Yeah.
We did.
We did. We
like,
know
you know
everything.
that one time that you guys were annoyed at each other? Yeah, I know about it.
Yeah. You know all those things? Yeah, we know. But, yeah, so that's kind of where I think our good vibes came from. And I think people are very shocked by that. I don't know, that we get along.
Yes, oh my god, people have mentioned so many times about how crazy it is that we are close. Unlike other siblings who just argue all the time. Like, I'll be at my friend's house and they'll be, like, their siblings will be arguing and be like, why are you arguing?
Yeah, honestly. I don't know. Our whole fam, though, has a whole dynamic of if you don't have good vibes, we tell you. And you need to fix your
tell
vibes.
everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you're not here, I have to tell them.
Well, yeah. Anyway, but that's kind of it. Now, I'd like to say that I formed your personality.
What? I'd like to say we are very different.
No. I mean, I formed your interests rather.
Sure, but I also formed some of your interests.
Like what?
Like, are we talking about interests like, musicals?
No, I'm saying that, like, I literally introduced you to musical theatre.
Okay, so who was there when you were watching Mamma Mia as a child? Me. Who was there when you were watching Mary Poppins? Me. Who was there when you were watching Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? Me. Who was there when you went to go Mary Poppins live? Me. Who was there when we watched Mamma Mia? Me.
Yeah, no. But who was the one who showed you what Hamilton was and was like, oh,
yeah,
look at these
that
people.
was you, but I'm saying, like, you weren't the only thing.
No, I know.
But no, because Hamilton, yes, and I agree with your podcast, that's when it, like, really launched off, like, the theatre kid obsession, like, somebody get this girl, like, some help kind of vibe. But before that, we were literally had the same child.
No, I know, but, like, I feel like the young musical eras we weren't solidified in that.
Yeah, no.
But then, like, once Hamilton came out, we were both, like...
But also, can we just say, we were both in choir, and we both sung. So I started singing at the age of 4. I started singing when I was 4 years old. And Camila started singing when she was 6.
That's a lie. I started singing before I could speak. Let's get my parents in right now.
No. Well, let's be clear. I mean, professionally, since I was 4.
I hate that.
Because I was singing...
Professionally.
I was singing Frozen with you booing me, and I have video
No,
proof.
it was not Frozen. Definitely not.
It was me singing Let It Go.
It was definitely not.
I had a blue blanket wrapped around me to look like Elsa, and you were filming the video, and you were like, boo!
I would never. That's
no,
a lie.
because there's a clear image of my head.
No. But, anyways.
Guys, that's the truth. Don't believe this witch.
Guys, the tensions are too high.
The tensions are high.
Okay. Well...
Yeah, but, like, the main thing you need to know is that we're very, very close.
Yeah. Okay, so, going down the musical theatre train, what are your favourite musicals?
My favourite musicals are In the Heights.
Yeah.
So that's my favourite musical, In the Heights.
Wow, hot take.
hot take. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's about lots of Latino people, and I love.
No, I mean hot take that you've got the singular favorite.
Well, that's the thing. My top is In the Heights. Then it's Moulin Rouge.
Yep. I would like the people to know that Von has a full Moulin Rouge wall that we are staring at right now.
Yes, it is glorious. It is a full wall of Moulin Rouge photos. I remember one of my friends actually got me into Moulin Rouge.
Your friend.
I really hope he isn't listening to this. Anyways.
I don't think he will.
Hi, if you are. I don't think he is. Anyways,
If you are,
hello.
give me a 5-star review on Spotify.
Yeah, you know who you are. But anyways, he actually got me into Moulin Rouge, and I remember, when I did that wall, I sent it to him, and he went, "Oh, Jesus Christ, that's so weird." And I was like, "You're a fake fan if you think that's weird. You're fake, because Moulin Rouge should be honored." Anyways, after I got obsessed with Moulin Rouge, it did become my whole personality. And now I've got dreams of being a little showgirl like Satine.
So, has the Moulin Rouge obsession ever stopped?
No.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But we can also talk about... Oh, you know what we should talk about that we actually haven't talked about in person, in real life?
What?
Is the effects of you moving away and us not being together anymore.
Oh, so devastating.
What was that like for you?
Pretty hectic. Because, like, now, I just don't have anyone to complain to about. So I just complain to things about, to my friends. But I don't even go full out.
Exactly, I was going to say, do you trust your friends as much as you trust me?
Probably. No, it's not that I don't trust my friends. It's just that I'll just literally tell you anything.
Yeah, exactly. For me, it was so bad. Can I just empathize? What's it called? Emphasize? Yeah, emphasize. Before you were leaving, like 2 weeks before you were leaving, I would cry so much of the thought of you leaving. I have a video on TikTok for some reason is in my repost, which I don't know how you repost videos on TikTok, but it's like in the category. And it's like the saddest video of like, oh, like, I'm bored, I want to go hang out with my sister. And then this girl like walks into a room and like there's nobody there.
That's so devastating.
And that literally like made me have a mental breakdown.
That's so sad.
I know, it's really bad. So, yeah, it actually sucks. Like, I was very worried for when you left because I didn't know what was going to happen. But then it still sucks that you're not here. But
I'm literally
here
right now.
But it was funny because people were like, like when I was saying like, oh, my sister's moving, they're like, oh, you gonna miss her? Or like, and I was like, yeah. And they're like, wait, actually? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, she's literally like one of my best friends.
Best friend.
And they were like, oh, because they don't expect siblings to be like that, you know?
Weird.
I know, so weird.
Yeah. I don't know. No, I don't know. I feel like when I go home, I'm just like, wow, I've got no one to rant to.
And that's it? Wow.
No, I like obviously miss her, and like when I'm back here, I'm just like, I have the best time ever.
I know. It's pretty sad, but like...
You just have to come down to Melbourne more, or I'll come up more.
Yeah, but you've like come up a lot, and I haven't even gone to Melbourne at all.
Well, I mean, you can go into my tiny Barbie box.
Yeah, go into the Camilla's corner. Right now we're in Valeria's vault.
Valeria's vault.
I'll go into Camilla's corner.
Yep.
And hang out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to go to Melbourne, but it's pretty sucky.
No, it's...
No, I'm saying it's pretty sucky that we don't live together.
Oh, yeah. No, Melbourne is... No, it's fine. But yeah. Wow, what a great topic of conversation.
I know, it's a lot here when you talk to us.
Yeah. Hello?
People should be scared. People should be afraid.
Of what?
Of the things we've talked about.
They actually should.
They should be. Be afraid, be scared.
Yeah.
Nothing's safe.
Nothing is safe.
But, like, you're safe. You're definitely not safe, though.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Oh my gosh. Do you know what I think we should talk about?
What?
Our life-changing time in New York City.
Yes, which you actually haven't talked about.
No. So, okay. So, like I touched on last episode, in January we went up to New York to...
Yes. But do we want to tell them the whole story?
The whole story?
You just said, I went up to New York. I was like, girl, that's leaving out a lot of details.
Well, okay, we'll go into the details because I feel like I can confidently say for both of us that this trip was pretty life-changing.
This trip was very life-changing. So should we go into like what it was, how we got there?
Well, okay, yeah. Do you want to tell?
Because I think a lot of people don't actually know the full extent. So basically, no, you tell the people how you actually found it in the first place.
Okay, so basically I was kind of searching for something to do that was musical theatre related because I was in study year 12 and I was like, I wasn't in any musicals, hadn't been for a while, and I was kind of just like craving to do something. So I was just going on like the Sydney musical theatre like Facebook groups, and I saw this like post by the group that we went on tour with, and they were like, hey, we're looking for young performers to audition for this group. If you get in, you get to go to New York, Atlanta, and LA. As part of the Aussie All-Stars. And I saw that and I was like, oh, okay, this kind of looks cool. Looked into it. And I was like, you know what? Let's apply. I told Valeria and I told the fam, I was like, let's apply because you know what? Like, I've been wanting to do something. This seems like a really cool opportunity if we do get in. It's like, it doesn't seem like we would get in, but like, if we do, like, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
And it was very much there was nothing to lose, so we were just going to apply. Do you want to keep telling?
Yeah, so Camila came to me and showed me, and I've been dreaming of, like, a trip like this for a long, long time now.
Can you tell the people what else is on your walls?
Oh, what else is on my walls? Behind us, there are 2 frames of Times Square in New York. I have been obsessed with New York for a long, long time. If you've known me for a while, you'll know that I've been talking about my obsession with New York and how much I love New York. Not just because of, obviously, Broadway, but just because I just love it.
She's a city gal.
I'm definitely a city gal. Me and Camila are the opposite. I'm a city gal, she's a beach gal.
Yep.
And that's how it is. I spend as much time in the city as I possibly can. Anyways, so Camila came to me with this sort of audition, and I was so excited because I was like, yes, I'm very, very excited, but it was a lot of money, right? So I was like, yeah, we'll audition. We might not get in, but if we do, we'll sort it out. Like, we'll figure it out when we do, right? So then I filmed my little audition.
So did I.
Camila also filmed her little audition, and I thought, you know what? Probably not going to get into this. Maybe. Probably not. Right? And then I was...
No, okay. Flash forward, we both submitted our videos, and then flash forward to... Do you remember what you said the day of?
No.
We were in the car, and you said... We were driving to school, and you were in the car, and you said... I feel like I'm going to get really good news today.
Did I?
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to get really good news. No, or not today. You were like, I have a really good feeling about the All-Stars thing. I've got like a really good feeling. I feel like I'm going to get news soon. Literally that morning.
Did I say that?
Yes. And then
10
a.m. at school. We're both at school. Vana's obviously like in class. I'm on a free period. And what happens?
I'm in the auditorium, so I'm on a stage, right? It doesn't really matter, but like I'm on a stage, right? And I get this email, and I see it's from the people, and I'm like, whew, deep breaths. deep breaths. I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. And I opened the email and it says, like, you've been accepted into this. And when I say I screamed, I literally screamed as loud as I possibly had ever, like, in the middle of this auditorium. My friends were like, what? What happened? What happened? And I was like, I got in the thing. They were like, what is this woman talking about? Because, no, I told a lot of people, but I didn't tell everyone. Because that's just kind of what you do with auditions. But I was screaming, and then I instantly called Camila.
And I was like literally a few rooms away.
Yeah, and I was like, I got in that thing, like I got in. And then on the phone.
And then I was like, oh my god, that's so good. That's so crazy. But like, obviously, we had both auditioned for this group. And you were like worried, right? That like I wouldn't have gotten in.
Yes, I was... before, I was very worried that one of us would get in, the other one wouldn't.
Yeah. And, like, that wouldn't mean anything. We would still get to go, but, like...
But I didn't know that at the time, so I thought it was, like, one of us is gonna go.
Oh, that's...
So I thought I was pretty worried about that.
Damn. Yeah. No. Well, so we were on the phone, and I was just doing work and stuff, and then, like, my emails hadn't refreshed or anything, and I kept refreshing my emails, and then finally... an email popped up and it like said the same thing, like you've been accepted to the thing, and we were both literally screaming to
on
each other
on
the phone, and then like we were running around school, and then like I went into her classroom. Mind you, this is not like a traditional like classroom. This was like a theater, and like her class was like 5 people, so I like ran in and we were like, oh my god,
we were freaking out. The fact that we both got in was just...
Yeah, we were both shocked.
Very shocked.
So then, flash forward, we spend the whole year fundraising, getting money to pay for this trip, and we end up going, of course.
Wait, should we talk about the fundraising?
If you want, just like a quick little touch.
Well, so we decided, I think a lot of people know this, we decided to open a GoFundMe because, it was a lot of money, as I said before, a lot of money. And I think that GoFundMe was so eye-opening because, like, genuinely the amount of people that wanted to support us was honestly so amazing. And, like, some people, like, I hadn't talked to in, like, 5 years. Some people were just, like, friends of friends. Some people were just... You know, but the amount of people who came and supported us and gave us their best wishes and donated and all of that was so special to me and the fam. And I know we've said this before, like on Instagram and stuff like that, like thank you for all of this. But genuinely, it was so shocking seeing how many people were so supportive.
I totally agree. It's like insane. It was insane. Just the like support that like we saw from everyone in our lives.
It was really, really nice. Anyways, we eventually funded the money to go. Thank God. We were very lucky, by the way. Not everybody could afford something like that. And it was very, very lucky that we were able to go. Super, super internally grateful to this day that we were able to go to something like that.
Yep. So, we go. We're on the planes, and we arrive in the, what is it, airport?
LAX?
No, let's skip forward to New York City.
Yeah, let's skip forward to
because we spent a little time before New York, in Miami and Florida with the fam, which was nice, but, yeah. We're skipping to New York City, because that's where the dreams come true.
That's where dreams come true. Also, by the way, it was amazing seeing our family that we hadn't seen in literally, like, 10 years.
Yeah.
But anyways, yes, love seeing our family.
So, we arrive in... What's it called? What is it? The JFK airport?
Yeah, JFK.
And there's a sign and it says, like... I love
NYC.
Yeah, like, I love New York City. I love NYC, whatever. And what were the feelings?
I was very much giving Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2.
Oh, I could rant about Home Alone 2 for years.
You should do your
I
next episode
actually should rant about Home Alone 2 for...
Yeah.
Anyway. We're
Home
not
Alone
getting
2
into it.
vibes when he like arrives at the airport and he looks out and he's like, "Ma'am, what city is this?" And she's like,
New York.
New York City." And he's like, "Okay." That's what I was feeling. I was very just like, "Oh my god, where is it? Where are we going? What's happening?"
I don't think it really hit me until
Times Square.
I agree. Like, I feel like, well, we got into the subway. Not the subway, just like a train.
Just a train. It wasn't the subway though. It was like a train.
And there was a poster of the Leah Michelle Funny
Yes.
Girl. And I was like, oh my god.
No, it was so crazy. No, but when it really hit me is when we were walking down the street to Times Square.
And then we like turned the corner.
And our dad was like, "Look, it's over there, like it's over there." And my heart was beating out of my chest. And I was like, there is no way.
And we turned the corner and
it
boom.
was there. And we were standing in the middle of Times Square. Like, literally, we were standing in the middle of one of my posters on my wall.
Yeah.
And that is when it really, really kicked in. Like, I was
In New York City.
in New York and just insane.
Like,
Insane.
yeah, I think that's like a core memory moment.
Very much a core memory moment.
Just, crazy times. Just that first moment. And then we like flash forward a bit and we're like with the group. And
well, with the group, amazing group. If any of you guys are listening to this, we love you and we miss you
so much.
so much.
No, but what did we do in New York?
Everything. So stuff like Central Park, Empire State Building, Brooklyn Bridge, memorials,
Yeah, the 9/11.
9/11 memorial, literally everything. And can I just say, everybody on that tour was so beautifully positive and supportive and just, like, you could talk to anyone.
Yeah.
It was great.
well, of course, we were there to rehearse. And we would go every, like, second morning to our rehearsal space, which is a studio where, like, professional auditions happen, professional rehearsals happen. And we, as a group, were able to go there.
Like, we were rehearsing while they were having Aladdin auditions, and we would walk, like, through the halls and hear them singing Aladdin.
Yeah.
I was like, "Get me in the room."
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm here, guys."
Yeah. Sign me up.
Sign me up. I'm here already.
Yeah.
Just do it.
No, but, like, and there were posters on the walls everywhere of, like, all the musicals.
That rehearsed in that space.
Yeah. Oh, I loved it.
And we were... What I loved so much about the tour is, one, we were rehearsing with professionals, guys.
Yeah.
Like, Broadway...
Writers, performers,
choreographers, like, it was the real deal. And I think it was one of the hardest, like, working the hardest I've ever worked in musical theatre, and I loved it. Something that I will love working super duper duper hard on is musical theatre.
Yep.
Like,
just wait till you get to uni, babe. Then you'll get talking. Anyway.
But we were hustling and we rehearsed a piece that we were going to perform.
Yes. But wait, okay. But still in New York. We watched Broadway shows.
Broadway shows.
What were your thoughts? Yeah, what did we watch?
Beetlejuice first.
Yep.
Then we watched Aladdin.
I think so, yep.
Aladdin. Then we watched Hadestown. Then we watched MJ.
Was that it?
We want to share the story of Aladdin.
Oh, yeah. So, obviously, okay, on this tour we had 2 shows included. That was Beetlejuice and MJ.
Yes.
Which was amazing. I can't even stress it. But yeah. I'm like literally lost for words of how good it is. We also booked tickets ourselves to watch Hadestown because we both love that show.
Yeah,
and we
months
were like,
in advance, by the way.
Yeah, we were like, that's a must-see. We have to watch
Yes.
Hadestown because obviously it's so great. But then on, I think it was like the second or third night that we were there, we were just in our hotel.
And I was taking a nap.
Yeah, because we were so exhausted on these days.
We were very tired.
Yeah, we would walk 20,000 steps a day.
Yeah.
Minimum. Walking around, literally. And we would get to the hotels and, like, have a nap for, like, 2 hours.
We'd crash.
But on this night, I was like, you know what? What if we watched another show, like, tonight? This is, like, what is it, like, 5 o'clock?
It's, like, 6 o'clock.
No, because you're asleep. I was on the hotel bed, and I was just, like, looking on my phone, seeing what shows were available. And then you woke up, and I was like, hey, would you be down to watch a show? And you were like, yeah, which shows are on? And I was like, we can either go watch
Play That Goes Wrong
or Aladdin. And they're on tonight. So we can either go see one of those.
And then I was like, And then I was like, By the way, I literally just woke up. I'm literally delusional. And I was like, well, I don't want to go see a Play That Goes Wrong. I want to see Aladdin.
So...
And then Camila was like, okay, let's go see Aladdin. And I was like, okay, let's go.
So, so we see, this is what, 5:30 at this point?
Yeah.
The show starts at 6:30. And
No. The show starts at, like, 6.
Oh, yes.
No, yeah.
So
no, I'm pretty sure it's, like, 5:45.
No, Vani, because, no, it's 5:30, oh my god, 5:30, and we're like, okay, Aladdin starts in 30 minutes. So, luckily our hotel is, like, bang smack middle of Times Square.
Yeah.
Like, literally a 5-second walk to the middle of Times Square.
Yeah.
It was so good. But our goal was to get to the TKTS booth, which is a big, like, booth in the middle of Times Square that has
discounted tickets
for the Broadway shows.
Rush tickets. Right.
And so I had seen online that there were rush tickets available for Aladdin, so we were like, okay, let's get dressed right now. It's 6:35. We need to go.
No, it's 6:40. We need to go.
No,
it's 5:40.
It's 5:40. We need to go right now. So we, like, chuck on clothes.
Grab, scream at our parents who are also napping.
So napping. And we're like, we're going to watch a show. Don't, like, we'll be fine. We'll text you when we're there.
Yeah. And then we run. When I say run to this ticket booth, we run. Get the tickets.
We're like, oh, we need tickets for the Aladdin show tonight. And he's like, okay, I've got two tickets, but they're not together.
And I look at Camila and go, I don't care!
Yeah, I'm like, it's fine. So we pay for our tickets, and Aladdin is, what, like 3 blocks down?
Yeah.
It's 5:45 to 5:50. We've got 10 minutes left.
I have never run faster in my life through a crowd of people in Times Square in New York. When I say there are a lot of people in Times Square, and there are some weird people in Times Square. I did not care.
Yeah.
I was running past those people. Camila was running on the road.
Yeah. No, we were... because we were like... because obviously safety was a big thing. We had to stick together. So I was like... I'm gonna lead the way, you follow directly behind me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, like, clear the way, and, like, we'll just keep your eye on me at all times.
Yeah.
Because we have to stick together. This is Times Square, New York City.
Exactly.
So we grab our tickets and we start running. I'm like running, sweeping around people, like going like
left and right on the road, on the sidewalk, on the people's stores, on people
just running. And then, like, we go to, like, and then we see the theater in the distance,
and we're like.
And it's what, like 5:50. We arrive and there's, like, a line and we're both like
we're like
we're trying to get in.
We're like our breath. Like,
and I, like, text my parents being like, we arrived, we're fine, the show finishes at this time. Yeah, like, you can meet us here or, like, whatever.
I sent our mum a photo of the playbill. It was pretty cute. And I said we arrived. And she was like, yay!
So
then we watched it.
But of course we were in separate seats, so one of us was at the very, very top level. There's 3 levels in this theatre, and the other was on the second level, and we were like, okay, we're gonna swap halfway through.
Yeah, because,
because we just want to see the show and whatever. And the show was really good, But my thing with Aladdin was that the audience was...
Sucked.
They were deceased. They were so bad.
I think what a lot of the Australians said about New York's audience was that they're so used to having amazing, like, brilliant budget to the max Broadway musicals that they don't appreciate it as much as other people. Like, when I was in that audience, nobody was laughing at the jokes.
No.
Nobody was gasping. We got very like subtle claps.
I think the only big moment of audience reaction was obviously A Whole New World with the magic carpet.
With the carpet.
But like that's like there was so much more.
There was so much more. Oh, people were flying out of the ground.
The worst part was in Friend Like Me when the genie does this bit in Friend Like Me where he goes, bibbidi bobbidi boo, and he gestures to the audience for them to say bibbidi bobbidi boo. But he said it and he was like bibbidi bobbidi boo, and he throws his hands to the people, just silence. And I was like, it was very awkward.
It was, no, I think that Broadway, New York audiences aren't as grateful and aren't as blown away about stuff like that because that show was amazing.
Yeah, so good. And then, like, we finished the show, and then we
dipped.
Yeah, and then we, like, had dinner with the fam, and we told them the whole story, and they were like, we were literally sleeping.
Yeah, they were like, I was in bed.
But yeah. That was, like, that's the hectic Aladdin story.
That's the Aladdin story for you. I love that story.
But, like, New York City, a yay or nay?
1,000% yay. I think about it almost every day.
I think so. I miss it so much.
Like, it, not just musical theatre, like, just the city itself.
I agree.
Was just literally gorgeous.
And I feel like we saw a lot, but we did not see enough.
I would easily spend 2 months there.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
And our expectations going in, so our dad had kind of warned us because he had been before and he had not had the greatest experience.
Yeah.
And he was like, look, New York isn't going to be as very glitz and glam as you think. It's going to be quite like messy and dirty and the people aren't nice and whatever. But it was so good.
It was,
and even our dad was like, what is happening? Because it was just so good. Like, there was barely any people, and by barely any people, there was just, like, it was not packed to the brim. It was clean.
It was like Sydney on a busy day.
Yeah.
Which is not busy.
But it was really good, and we all, like, the whole fam fell in love with New York. As did, like, everyone else on the tour, because
we were all theatre kids, and that was, that's our dream, so.
It was incredible. I loved every second of New York City. Then, of course, we went to, like, Atlanta, performed as the Aussie All-Stars at JTF, the Junior Theatre Festival.
Which we won an award for.
Yeah.
Which was so good, because it was, like, all the hard work and all of everything paid off.
Yeah.
And I went to LA, I went to Disneyland, and it was absolutely incredible.
Now,
and Universal.
LA, yay or nay? LA is a nay. I do not like LA. Except, obviously, Disneyland and Universal was great. But, like, we went to, what's it called? Venice Beach in Santa Monica Pier.
Venice Beach was bad,
It was so bad.
But I feel like that's so first world problems of us to say that this, like, iconic spot that people would die to go for was, like, not good.
It was just, but it wasn't, though.
But the thing is, I really didn't enjoy it. You know when, like, there are really famous places in the world and you go and it's all tourism?
Yeah.
Like, it's all commercial, it's all tourism. That was Venice Beach.
No, but it wasn't even that. It was just, like, there was, like...
Sketchy people
everywhere.
Sketchier than
like,
New York.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like New York is way...
I felt like more unsafe in LA than in New York.
Yeah, I was the same. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Which was shocking. I was shocked. But it was, like, still nice.
No, there were places I really liked. Like, some of the beaches were amazing. And
which beaches? What are you talking about?
Wait. Is Miami in LA?
No. This girl just asked if Miami is in LA.
I liked Miami Beach, but we're not going to talk about that.
Anyway. No, but LA just wasn't...
LA just kind of...
Maybe it's just because we compare it to Australian beaches, and Australian beaches are amazing. Yeah. But, like, It wasn't.
But LA, some of the places were really cool, but I prefer New York.
Yeah, I agree. So how life-changing was this trip?
Very, very life-changing.
I agree.
Wouldn't replace it for the world. Like, it was amazing.
I agree. Totally.
Yeah, but that trip was just out of this world.
Yeah.
Out of this world. Very, very grateful that we could go on it.
Me too. Oh, but I want to go back.
I know.
I want to go back. Okay, what do you wish you would have done in New York?
Oh my god. Explored the whole of Central Park.
Oh, yeah.
I really, really wanted to see things in Central Park that I didn't. Which is fine.
Yeah.
But I definitely wanted to see that. But yeah, maybe go to more bagel places.
Yeah, we had bagels on the first day and they were delicious.
And that was it though.
Yeah. Totes. I wish we went to, like, our parents did a lot of things while we were rehearsing that I wish we did.
Thrifting.
They went thrifting.
We didn't go thrifting, and I will never forgive myself.
Yeah. I wish we were able to go into the Met.
So did I.
Because we went into the building, but we weren't able to go into the actual museum.
Yeah, because everybody was very, very tired and was like, oh, we don't want to pay for the tickets for this. It was like low-key pretty expensive. And I said, okay, then I'll just go by myself. Like, screw you guys, I'm going in the Met by myself. Because I love museums. Like, absolutely love museums. And this is the museum. Well, not the museum. I think the Louvre is the museum.
Yeah.
But anyways, but we tried to get tickets and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Like, the machine didn't work, and if we wanted to get them in person, it was like a massive line, and we just weren't
bothered.
And we had the whole day, like, walking in Central Park.
Yeah.
We were tired.
Yeah. But, like, it was great. I loved it so much. I wish we went thrifting, and I want to go thrifting next time. Central Park as well. And, like, also going to, like Rockefeller Center.
Oh, I wasn't too crazy about going in there.
Oh, I don't know. It just feels cool.
No, I'd rather go to Central Park.
But, yeah, I definitely want to go back.
1,000% we're going back. I think we already have plans to go back.
Wow.
Without you, so.
That's shocking.
Sorry.
That's actually shocking. But I guess you just have to come down to Melbourne and compare.
Compare New York to Melbourne.
Yeah.
I bet that's, yeah. I bet it'll just be way better going along than New York City. Anyways, I do want to move to New York now.
Yeah.
Because now I'm in love with it.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Well, what do you want to say to finish off the episode?
Follow my Instagram.
Okay, what's your Instagram?
Follow my Instagram. It is Valeria Camero 7.
Wow.
Valeria, and you can get Camero from Camila.
Okay.
And then 7.
Wow. And why should they follow you? Give me an elevator pitch.
Because I will love you forever, and I will definitely stalk your Instagram page.
We'll talk about it.
I will 1,000% stalk your Instagram page if you follow me in a very good way. Non-judgmental, but very good way.
Damn.
Yep. I'll spread the love.
Yeah. I did not expect us to talk so much about New York.
And also everything else.
Yeah. But it was fun.
Damn. How long do you think this podcast will be?
Probably
30 minutes.
No, I reckon I'm gonna keep a lot.
It's gonna be your longest one.
Yeah, it will be. I hope if you listened to it, this whole thing, you liked it.
Yeah.
And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please give it 5 stars.
I've already done that, so you should do it.
Well, that's very nice.
Yeah.
And if you're listening on YouTube, give it a thumbs up, because that would be very nice too.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for listening. Happy birthday to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wish Camila a happy birthday when you hear this, even though it will be on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And we won't be with each other.
Whatever.
Camila's really... The bullying's coming back, guys.
No.
It's taking her...
Anyway.
It's coming back.
But thanks for listening to Valeria's Vault.
Yeah, thanks for listening to Valeria's Vault.
And I will see you next week for another week of crazy times. And if you liked Vana on the podcast, send her money so that she can go to Melbourne or that I can go up to Sydney.
Send me how much is a flight?
I don't know. Okay.
Send me about $200.
I'm going to say goodbye now. Okay, goodbye everyone.
Bye.